Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we are on episode 4 of the career mode, starting season number 2 here. We got a little bit different of a look for the car. I went through, changed the paint scheme some. I'll show you guys it right now. We made the main sponsor like bigger on the side because it was smaller before, and it was up by like where that Monsters Game logo is I have now behind the windows, and still have the sponsor on the front like normal. I added the iRacing to the back. Nice little touch, but other than that, I just added the contingencies. I can never say that word well. To the car, since like we're running better now. We're not just like running in the back every week and everything like that. So we're gonna get started going into season number 2. I did change the career options slightly. I made the gameplay still gonna stay on expert for now, and I moved the race length to 50% to make them a little bit longer races, and everything else I just changed the skill range to 65 to have a little bit more spread in the field. I think that'd be interesting, but other than that, everything else stayed the same for me, and I just kept everything the same from last season. Other than that, just made the races a little bit longer and the skill range a little different for the AI. And I know people were telling me in the races or the past career modes that I can upgrade all 3 of these, which I did not know that. Thank you guys for telling me. I did not know you could upgrade all 3. I see it up there now. It says upgrades 1 of 3, which makes so much more sense. But I thought you were picking between the 3, like you were picking between the performance or the durability on it and stuff. But now I know I can do all 3. Thank you guys. Appreciate that a lot. But everybody was saying pretty much stay in the street stocks for this season, at least one more season, stick to the street stocks and try to get this car really worked up and get a lot of money from this series this season. So we're gonna try to do that. So I'm gonna upgrade the engine, buy a brand new engine, and we're gonna have what, $5,000 left. I think we're gonna upgrade only one of the engine parts for now. I can get another performance there, but I kind of want to upgrade our tires and stuff up here. I want to like upgrade these completely because we'll be on these for a little bit longer, and might be able to upgrade like the chassis and stuff as well. Do we have enough for that? We can get the performance on that, so I'm gonna do that, and we're gonna be like broke at that point. Can we upgrade? Can we at least? No, we can't even repair everything else. So we don't need to repair the tires. I'm gonna repair the suspension and the chassis here, and we'll leave the tires at where they're at for Kokomo, and everything else is fully repaired. So we're gonna go into Kokomo, 15 lap main, and first race of the season. I'm probably gonna do 3 races for each episode now to try to get like through the season in 1 week. I feel like that makes the most sense. Like do 3, 6, then 9 to finish out the season for each week, and I feel like that would be a good pace for the career mode. All right, we got our sponsor goal. Ran like a 14.4 in practice. Our qualifying goals of 14, just under a 9, 14.9 pretty much. So I think we could hit that. The car is definitely a lot faster than it has been in the past, which is really nice. We should be able to make just about every feature this season, I would think. I don't know how well we'll do, but we're going to do our best to make every feature, and I'm in the wall, turn 1. That's not going to be any good for a first lap. Need to definitely keep it off the wall for the second lap. But the top has so much grip up here. It's a lot of fun just to feel that grip and get up top and fly past the AIs up here when they get bogged down on the bottom with each other. I was able to keep off the wall turn 1, but it wasn't super fast. 3 and 4, ran like a 14.5. All right, I'll take it. 18th, not too bad to start out the season there for our first qualifying. Last year, this race, we were dead last. So anything is better than that at this point. But starting in heat number 2, top 5 advanced to the A main. Looks like we are starting out in 5th. Getting ready to take the green. With this being 50%, what do we have? 5 laps now maybe for the... Yeah, we have 5 laps now for the heat races, which is nice. Instead of 4. Kind of slid up way too much there. I wasn't trying to, but it happened. See if we could try to catch down the top 4 and get by any of them. I just need to stay out the wall. But you can see the guys right on the bottom. You can see them like get in front of me through the corner, but I like fly back by them on the straightaway, which is so much fun to do. It's been a lot of fun running the top at a lot of these tracks where there's a lot of grip up top. Just have to let off the throttle a little bit to get in. Trying to keep it off of him as best as we can. Got 2 laps left. I'm gonna pull back up there. I'm gonna throw a slider on him here. Got sideways through the corner, but he checked up. I was just trying to keep it out the wall mainly. Oh, we're in the wall. Sent it a little too hard there in turn 1, but I'm gonna try to slide him back here in 3 and 4 like we did the last lap. Try to get him to check up again, and we're gonna take 4th there. Nice. Luckily, the AI doesn't know how to cross over. If they knew how to like cross back over off the exit of the corner, that would have been 5th for us for sure, because we were very slow off the corner. But we'll be starting 14th in the A main. That's a pretty good start of the season for Kokomo. And hopefully we can get some decent money to upgrade our engine more, because I think next week is a pretty big part. Grant Park, I think it's a pretty big track, if I remember correctly. They're like 4 wide in front of us. 25 is real slow, running like in the middle, trying to keep off of him the best as possible. They get together in front of us. I think it was the one in the 37 got very side-to-side contact into each other. Still running pretty much like 14th, 15th right now. Haven't really gained anything out of it. We got a 15-lap feature to try to work through the field. These AIs are kind of crazy though. They're getting together, keeping it going though, trying to stay off them as best as possible, not spin anybody out. The 1 car goes low. That's going to give us an opening to get by him, I think. Or there's multiple 1 cars actually. His iRacing car is number 1 as well. He goes low. I was kind of just following him because I thought he was going to run the outside, but we're up to 13th now, so we gained a spot. That's nice. When they go into the corner on the low side, they're so slow on entrance. I'm trying not to run them over. Up to 12th. We may be able to get a top 10 out of the first race of the season. Dang, they had that bottom in right there. I got in the wall a little bit too. Try to cross him over for exit. That's not going to work. It's 03 sliding up. I thought he was going to get into us. I overcorrected a little bit too much. Back to 14, so maybe we won't get a top 10. This is actually like just really tight racing back here. Running over a cone. I got hit up onto the field. 8 more laps to go. Back ends in the wall a little bit. Got a little too sideways there through the corner. That cone's still out on track. I keep hitting it. Okay, it's 03. Got back up in front of us. Gonna try to cross him over. He runs the low side. I get in the wall. It's gonna slow me down a whole lot. See if I can catch back up to them. Somebody else needs to hit that cone and like knock it out of the way. You could actually hit those tires at the very bottom of the track and they'll come all the way up on track. So if somebody nails one of those tires, they can come flying up on track. What kind of times are we running right now? Yeah, we're not running very fast times. We're at a 14.3 at some point, so that was a lot faster than we ran in practice and qualifying. If I can actually like hit my marks up top. We might have some damage. Yeah, we have 71% aero damage. So that's probably why we're running a little bit slower now. And we're falling back slightly into 15th now. Still trying to get that outside working the best we can. Starting to catch back up to 14th here. 3 laps to go. They're making that bottom work really well now. Like later on in this feature race, it seems like. Oh, he moves up to the top. Was not expecting that. That got me to check up really hard there. Try to throw a slide job on him. Oh, not gonna be clear, but he checks up. I was definitely gonna nail the side of him. Oh, dang, we got lapped. 14th, I'll take it. We got him last corner because we got lapped by first place there in the final corner. That's funny. I didn't expect to be lapped though. I was not paying attention to where the leader was at. So we're gonna finish 14th in the first race of the season. That's not too bad. A lot better than we were last year. So we're starting out the year in 14th. Who won it? Ned Hill. Mikey Thompson won the championship last year, who finished 4th. So it looks like Ned up there is doing quite well now. Got some decent money there overall for the first race of the season. We're getting about close to 5K. Not too bad. So good start to the season. All right, on to Grant Park here. Yeah, it is a much bigger track like I was thinking. New crew chief available. Okay. Proficiency. I cannot speak. Oh my goodness. Need to go add him to our crew chief. That will be nice. That's not where I need to click. Need to go to the map here. Oh, personnel. That's what somebody was saying. I read personal, I think, in a past episode, and they said personnel. I'm like, I had no clue what they're talking about. Now I do realize what he was talking about now. So now we got all those upgraded now. So we should get more and more the better we do further into the career mode. But going back to the street stocks, we need to upgrade our parts. We have 4,700. We can't even upgrade that completely. Okay, but I think I'm gonna do this for Grant Park at least because it's a pretty big track. Gonna repair all our parts, and I think that's gonna be it for all we can do right now because I did everything on tires for now. Suspension can't do anything. Chassis can't do anything, and so we are just going to move on to Grant Park here. It's a 12-lap main because it's a pretty big track, so hopefully we can do pretty well here. All right, got down to like a 16.9 in practice there. I was just like kind of ripping the top for the most part. I think the second lap will be a little bit better for us here in qualifying, unless this first lap does not count right now. I'm not 100% sure because we didn't get a run in for it. So this might be our first timed lap starting now. Yeah, it is. Because I ran the bottom, ran like a 17.4. Got a little too bogged down there. The top has a lot of speed if you can just keep it pretty straight through the corner. Try not to get too sideways into it. But just keep up the speed all the way throughout the track. 17.2, not terrible. At least we hit our goal that I needed. Get that little bit extra bonus sponsor money. See what we can get on the second lap here. It might be a little bit better. Oh yeah, we're at a 16.7. Damn, that was nice. 16th, nice. Good start, good start. But our sponsor goal for each race right now is top 25. I didn't want to go too ambitious, and because I had like top 25, top 15, and top 10, I think were my three options, and I went with top 15 or top 25 because I felt like that was the most realistic that we could get. But we're getting really close to top 15, so maybe on our next, sponsor will be a good top 15 goal. But we just got to finish top 5 here. We started out in 4th. 28 got around us there on the first corner. We might be able to get back by him here in 3 and 4, but somebody else is getting by on the bottom, the 25 or the 205. I didn't see the number exactly. Tried to split them 3 wide, but we all got single filed out pretty much. Bailey up here is flying on the top, just pulling away from me. I'm trying to stay a little bit lower from the very edge of the top. I'm trying to stay out the wall in the beginning while everybody's checked up with each other, because I don't want to lose out getting into the A main immediately. If you have to go through the B main, you're not going to have a very good starting spot. 2 laps to go here. This track is much wider than Kokomo. It's a pretty big track, so I'm trying to keep the momentum up around the outside. That's why I upgraded the engine as well. Trying to do the best we could for this track. But it looks like we're going to be able to hold on to 4th here, which is pretty good. Screwing up final lap here a little bit. Luckily, I stayed out of the wall. And it looks like we're going to hold on to 4th pretty easily. Yeah, had a great run there in the last corner. Really high up there on the 3 and 4. Finished 4th. Where we start at? 16th. I think that is almost exactly where we started. I think we started like 15th in the first race. On to the feature. 12-lap feature. Should go by pretty quick. And hopefully we can finish top 15 again. Because if we can consistently get a top 15, I'd be real happy with that. I'll try to go low this first corner since we're not that much up the speed. Now we have a guy to our outside, which is where I want to be. But might be able to get it rolling down here a little bit. Gotta actually buy him, but I think we have another guy to our outside. I'm getting this bottom working in right now, which is nice. Try not to go too low down here because I don't think there's any grip at the very, very bottom. Really shallow entrance, but we're making passes down here, which is nice. Kind of shocked by it. I wanted to try it though, since it seemed like the AI was making up some spots early on, but then I just kind of got stuck down here and I've just stayed down here. But we're almost up to 11th right now. Working on them. I think a guy got to our inside there. So now we'll work back out to the outside like we were earlier. We got up to 12th, which is nice. Had to check up so I didn't just run him over on the straight. Should get to his outside here. No, not quite. Didn't have a good enough run. So yeah, each episode is going to end with a showcase. Thinking about it. Oh my god, that was scary. Oh, get off the wall. That's going to slow us down a lot. But each episode will end with a showcase, which is a big payday. Which would be nice. Fell back to 13th there. Trying to rip that outside, get that grip. Keep the momentum up. He's going to shut the door. He goes back down to the bottom, though. But love the different lined racing like this. This is a lot of fun. They keep pulling up off the corner because they're clear, and I have so much momentum. I have to check up a little bit. I'm going to run them over. Oh, where did he come from? 55. Came out of nowhere. Had so much speed. Okay, maybe the bottom was working a little bit better for us. Where'd the 79 come from? Absolutely flying now. Maybe the aero damage from running into the back of, what is that, 205 or something like that? Oh no, the 129. Might have had a little bit of aero damage. Yeah, I'm gonna try to work in this bottom again because we were doing decent down here early on. It seems like the AI is starting to get quicker and quicker on the top from compared to what I was doing. But trying to make this work. Oh, I overcorrected a little bit too much. Got too straight in the middle of the corner. Bailey up there in 13th is flying. He had to check up really hard for that 129. We got to the inside of the 129. We're back up to 13th. But able to keep it in this top 15 is really nice. Coming into the final lap, we were 14th at the line. Guy to our inside. Kind of pinch him down a little bit. He backed off. Final corner. Can we hold 13th here? Looks like we're going to be able to. Nice. So we got 14th, then 13th. Maybe each week we'll get one spot better, and sooner or later we'll get a win. Well, actually, this season we wouldn't then. But so we didn't get lapped that race. The up to 21st got lapped because it was a bigger track. So that was a pretty good run for us. I'm happy about that. Finished 13th. We started, what, 16th? So we finished 14th, 13th. Where are the full standings? We are 13th now. And Chase won that. Oh, wait. Yeah, Chase won that race. Mikey got a good finish, so he's up to second in the points. Where did he actually finish at? Probably second or something like that. Yeah, he finished second this week. Ned fell all the way back to sixth, so that's our two winners so far, is Chase and Ned. So the point standings up top are pretty close to start out the season right now. We got another close to 5K, I think. Yeah, 4,300. Not as close, but good payday overall. All right, moving on to the showcase of Fairbury, which we did really well at last year running the outside. I think this is the first race where I found the outside works really well. But we got $5,200. Our tires are all the way upgraded. Let's upgrade our suspension here. Should be able to get both these upgrades no problem. Don't know if we should probably repair all first and then do our upgrades. That's probably the smartest thing to do. So we can either get that one or that. I think the engine will be a little bit more useful here. Well, Fairbury's not, I'm not saying as useful as Grant Park was, but we'll finish out the upgrades for the engine, which is great. And then 51,000 for the next upgrade on the engine here, which is a ton of money. Like, it's absolutely crazy how much the stuff starts to pile up on cost. And then you need a regional and national access to even get more upgrades. And other than that, looks like we're good to go. We got $700, and we're doing decent in the points overall. I think we're 13th in the standings. What is this? Yeah, it's point standings right here. We're in 13th because we got 13th and 14th, and we've just been consistent so far. That's been great for us. And what do we have on it left on our sponsor? I don't know where our sponsor thing is. Where's it at? Oh, it's in the right side right there. We have 2 more races left for this sponsor currently, and I think we can get top 25 in every race, so we should be able to perfect that out, and we'll move on to the showcase here. All right, got down to like a 13.7 there in practice. Our sponsor goal is a 14.1 for qualifying. Think we can get that. I really enjoy running the top of this track, though. It is a lot of fun because of the banking up here, and it's so flat on the bottom. Like, the AI gets so checked up down there. I felt really fast in practice. The few laps I did do. Oh, got the wall there. That's going to slow us down a little bit. But these showcases have 60 cars. So it's a big payday if we can do pretty well. Nice. 13.687. And I smacked the wall in the back stretch. So I think we can get a little bit quicker here. Really got to use that banking to your advantage. Ran like another 13.6, but a little bit quicker. But we got 10th there. That's shocking. We were pretty good here last season, so that's nice. Starting second in heat number 4. That's a good start to it, because I think top 2 advance to the qualifying dash, and we could potentially get a better starting spot there. We'll see how we do in this heat, though. We are a little bit better on the starts of the race now because our engine's more upgraded. So we're not like just falling off as soon as we take the green. First place here running the top. We're going to see if I can cross him over there. Try to get a good run. No, he got a huge run off of 4. Wow. Ooh, he got a little bit too tight. Wow, what a launch he got. That's kind of crazy. That launch off the corner up the top side for the AI is nuts. Like, I can't even do anything about that. If they're on the top side, I'm trying to keep up with them and I smack the ball really hard. That's not good. Our arrow's doing me a little bit damaged from that. Third place is going to be all over me now. He's trying to run the bottom, but we should have the speed on the top. As long as we stay like way up here. First place is gone now. For me hitting the wall. Yeah, we got second place in the bag now. 1 lap to go. These laps go by pretty quick at Fairbury. I didn't pay attention to how many laps we have in the A main here. But so many cars here. I'm happy we got top 2 in our heat. We're going to have a really good starting spot. Our car already got super dirty in the short amount of laps there. That's fun. Starting 10th in the qualifying dash. Hopefully some guys get stuck down on the bottom. We can advance some spots. But this is the first time being in the qualifying dash, which is nice. And with that being in a showcase race like this, that's huge. See if we could gain any spots out of this. The worst we could do is 12th, which isn't too bad, really. But I'd like to gain some spots out of this. I did hit the wall already on the straightaway, which hurt our arrow slightly. Try to get below him, but he's going to get a huge launch off. But they all get stacked up on each other. So I'm going to try to take advantage of that. Was not able to. So we did fall back to 11th early, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Hopefully these guys on the top get a good run and start getting by the guys on the bottom, but the ones running the bottom are doing quite well right now. And 12th is all over me, which I'm in 12th now. We got 2 laps to go. That's Mikey there, who's second in points, who won last season's overall standings. I'm shocked he's all the way back here, honestly. He must have just had a really bad qualifying effort, but we fall back to 12th. That's okay. Oh, I took him out. Nope, I'm giving that back up. That's my bad. I went in there way too hard. Take it. That was bad on me. I took that way too deep into that corner. I was trying to get anything we could out of it. Didn't expect him to check up that hard, because I just completely took that dude out. Unfortunately, he lost some spots, but I gave him back to spots so we'd start 12th still, because I feel bad about that. I don't like to do that. Went in way too deep in that last corner. All right, hopefully we can have a good feature race, though. I don't know how many cars were in the feature race for the showcase. I forgot that. There might be like a couple more than normal. There might be like 1 or 2 more than normal, because normally there's like 24, and I got into hill. He was a little sideways there. That's my bad. That's going to be a caution. Yep. And we fell back to 15th there. Damn. I was trying to stay right on his bumper, but he slowed up right there in the middle of the corner. I just got into him and spun him. That was bad on me. And now we're restarting on the bottom, which is going to be quite interesting, because I don't know how that's going to go. Try to hold the position if we can down here, the best we can. But I do like the top side a lot more. Okay, oh, I thought we were clear. We were not at the time. The iRacing #1 car is up there, cross. Okay, let's get to the top like we were doing earlier. That's where I feel the most comfortable, at least. We have fallen back to 15th, but that is what it is. Almost ran him over. They get like so slow into the corner, so fast out of it. Like, there's not a whole lot I can really do about that. Because they pull away on exit, like significantly. That was a really good corner for us. We're 3 wide here. Try not to run into Mikey there. Jesus. Like, they're just so slow into the corner. It screws me up completely. I don't know if we're 3 wide. I know we're 2 wide at least. Into the back of the 1 car because they check up so hard. Barnes is trying to shut the door on us. Luckily, he left a little opening for us to stay outside. Once again, barely any tapping there. He should get a huge run on the outside. Yeah, we're sitting right around 15th now. I keep getting to the inside of the 55 there. But he gets a huge run off the corners like normal. They're just like really slow on entrance and in the middle of the corner, but they have such a huge run off. It's crazy. I'm doing anything I can to try to cross him over and everything. Oh, he goes low. I was not expecting to go low and got into him slightly, and that spins him out, I think. Oh no, he kept it straight. Okay. He got to our inside. I thought I spun him out. I was not expecting him to go low there. I checked up as hard as I could on the brakes. So we're up to 14th. I'm in the wall, damn it. Overcorrected it a little bit too much on the straightaway. But we're right back to where we were the first 2 races, about 13th, 14th. So it seems like we've been running around here all season at the moment until we get some more upgrades. But overall, it's been a good season to start out with. A lot better than last year. Cause I think this showcase last year was the first feature I made, because we found that top had a lot of speed. Completely checking up to not run him over. Made the feature in this last season, I believe. I think it was the first feature we made, and then made the feature for most of the rest of the season, but not every race. Goal this season: make the feature every race, and get as many upgrades as we can, and do as well as we can to finish off the year. Potentially get a win, because I know there was one track we got 4th in. And with the upgrades we have now, with like the engine being upgraded and stuff, I think we could potentially win that race. I can't remember which race it was, though. I'd have to look at all the tracks. I know it was towards the back half of the season. I think it was after the second showcase. We're making some room up here now, work. Everybody's starting to check up or slow up some later in this feature, and we're starting to make some moves. I thought we were going to be stuck 13th to 14th the rest of the race, but we're almost into the top 10. We're 12th now. Trying to make the move on 11th on the bottom. How many laps? 2 laps to go. Okay, let's try to get 11th here. I think we can. That was a really good 1 and 2. He had a really good 1 and 2 as well on the bottom. Think we could beat him to the line as long as I don't smack the wall. Had a lot of grip there in 3 and 4. So we got into a couple people this race, once in the qualifying dash and then a couple times here in the feature. But we've come home, finished 7th. That's going to be a good payday for the the showcase here. That's a great start to the season. Got 14th, 13th, 11th, slowly getting better each and every race so far, which is really nice. And you get such a big payday here for the results and stuff. Let's see who ended up winning it. Oh, this is total points. We are 11th in points now. That's nice. But who won this race? Brandon Jurens. Nice. So we're going to get a pretty good payday, which is awesome. Very happy about that. What is it going to be? About 6K? 6.5? Okay, I'll take that. And we'll move on and go and fix all our stuff. All right, finished 11th there. Sterling County is next. I think we did okay here last year. Our current sponsor. Okay, that's new sponsor agent available. Okay, we get more sponsor bonus, more incentive bonus. So that's really nice. I'm going to go add them to the team. But we're up to 5,100 fans now. Our parts are looking pretty good. I think I'm going to upgrade this final part here. And everything will be completely upgraded now for all 3 parts. Yeah, all 3 parts are completely upgraded, so we can just repair. Then the next upgrade we can get is like 11.5K for the tires, and then everything else is more and more expensive the further it gets down. Suspension's 23 nearly, 28.5 for the chassis, and then like 51,000 for the engine, which is absolutely crazy. So we're gonna have a lot of work ahead of us to get some money and try to upgrade this car. But this car is fully maxed out on the level 2 stuff that we have, which is great. Very happy about that. The car is 40% upgraded, it says there on the left side, which is nice. So very happy about that. We had a good start to the season. We are 11th in total points, which is awesome. Great start to the season. Mikey's still up there in second. Chase is in first with a win. But who won that last one? It was... Where's he at? Where's the guy that won that? I'm so confused. I don't even see his name. Brandon something. Like Brandon Jurens. It was the same as Cam Jurens there, but it was Brandon, wasn't it? Or am I crazy? Was it like a different guy running the 19, like the very top of the driver list right there? I feel like it was Brandon Jurens, but maybe I was looking at 2 separate names together. I don't know. I could be going crazy, but good first 3 races of this season. Very happy with how they went. We have a decent amount of money. Hopefully in a couple races we can upgrade to the new tires and work from there. And maybe we can get a win this season, because what track am I thinking of that we did really well at? Where was it? It might have been Elm Creek. Elm Creek might have been where we did really well at last season. Either that or Fairbury the second time. I don't 100% know. Or Prairie. I don't think we did very well at Prairie, if I can remember. But overall, good start to the season. Sterling next episode. So appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the career mode as much as I am. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.